Yo, what is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, back at it again for week 2 of the NPBA against the Vancouver Kyogres and Coach TNA Lynch. So before we get into this, we do have some transactions I want to talk about. Week 1 transactions, which is bad that we've already used 2 of our 5 transactions already, but I think they're going to be good, and I'm really excited to get into this. So yeah, he has a very threatening team, and one that I'm incredibly scared for, so we're just gonna get right into it. So before we do though, make sure you leave a like if you guys are excited for this week's battle, and subscribe if you guys are new, all that good stuff. We are trying to hit 350 subscribers by the end of the year. That is my goal. That was my end of the year goal last year, but unfortunately, you know, stuff happens, and we did not get to hit that goal. So, but we are really close to 300, so if you guys want to help me hit it, make sure you guys are sharing this with your friends, you know, even your weird neighbor, you know, the one with the, I don't know, the one that always wears like super tight shirts and doesn't fit him, he's got his gut hanging out, you know, share it with him. I don't know. But alright guys, so we're just gonna get right into this. So like I said, we do have a couple transactions I wanted to make. The first one up is one Pokemon that, unfortunately, both of these transactions were both due to my fault of my own and not doing any research at all. They were the last 2 Pokemon I drafted in the league itself, so I'm not really too worried about that. But basically, the first one is Ice-Q, right? And I like Ice-Q. I really do. I think it's a really good Pokemon. I think it's cute, whatever. I was really excited to use it, but the thing is that I've used this thing in random bats a lot lately, and I really liked it in random bats. It made it seem absurdly fast, it hits absurdly hard, but the thing about random bats is it makes a lot of bad Pokemon look good, and I thought that this thing was going to be way better than it was, like way better than it was, but unfortunately it was not. When I was building for the first week, I realized that its speed is way lower than I thought, and I was a little irritated in myself that I let myself draft this without actually doing proper research to see what the speed tier was. So this thing really isn't going to be doing very much. Yeah, it would be cool if it comes in and then, you know, on 2 physical attackers we get a belly drum up and then, you know, it doesn't take any damage whatsoever. Yeah, but on the same time, I don't really want it. Now, I was looking at some of the ice types. I was looking at Pokemon like Crabominable, but unfortunately that would give me 3 fighting types, and I don't want a team that weak to flying and psychic. On that end of the spectrum, I also did not want to draft something like, at this point of the draft too, a lot of the other Pokemon I was looking at over Ice-Cube was Glaceon, and that had already been drafted, so really my options for ice types were slim to none. I was thinking about Rotom Frost, because that was going to give us a really good speed tier, but then I was thinking maybe we don't need, but that being said, it only gets Blizzard, right? And if it got like Ice Beam or something, I would have thought about it, but because it only gets Blizzard and it's only like 75% accurate, it's like I don't want to only have to run Blizzard every time, have to have split damage, and it's just like I don't want to do that, right? So I decided to go with a different Pokemon that's not an ice type per se, but does get access to an ice type move. We have a lot of Pokemon on this team that runs that can run ice type moves, so I'm not really worried about it. But I decided to actually go with a Pokemon that I wasn't thinking about too much, but I ended up going with, because we're also pretty weak. We have a couple Pokemon weak to Psychic, and I really needed something that was going to be really good against Psychic Pokemon. And so we drafted Bow Wow, the Mabostiff. Why can't I think of the name of that Pokemon? Mabostiff, yeah, Bow Wow the Mabostiff. I actually really like this Pokemon. Maybe I don't like its pre-evolution at all, but this Pokemon I quite like. Maybe it's because of the whole story aspect with Arvin and his Mabostiff that made me like it so much, but I do. I really like this thing. Also, Guard Dog is a really good ability. Also, it gets access to stuff like Jaw Lock, which honestly is a really good move, and this thing has a decent speed tier. It's not like absurdly slow, but it's not absurdly fast, but it's got decent speed tier, right? So if I could outspeed something, now I'm not going to spoil a set that I want to run, but if I want to just come in, Jaw Lock something, stop it from escaping, and then the other Pokemon on the other side can hit it for super effective damage, get a KO, just really, really good all around. I think that's just a really, really cool way of doing stuff in general. So yeah, but I'm really excited. It also gets Ice Fang too, so if that's any aspect. But the next one up is another Pokemon that I decided to drop specifically because it didn't get a move that I thought it did, and that is Staravia. Now, I really liked the purchase of Staravia. I thought that was a really, really good option for it. It got Intimidate and stuff, but it really, and I said this in my team builder, I only drafted this thing because of 2 moves. Tailwind, Defog, right? A lot of Pokemon lost access to these moves in this generation. But I was like, Staravia and Staraptor, they didn't lose them, so they're still, you know, a decent Eevee-like Pokemon. And then I found out that it did lose Defog. So, yeah. And I didn't realize, but a lot of our team actually gets access to Tailwind. You know, we have Dudunsparce gets access to Tailwind, and so does Majora. So it's like, we really don't have to, if we really want to run Tailwind, we have multiple Pokemon who can run Tailwind that are decently fast. I don't want to only bring Staravia for that. Granted, that leaves us not having a flying, well, I guess we have Majora for a flying type. But, yeah. So, there was another type that I really did not have, and I was really thinking about what Pokemon I could get. I still kind of wanted an Eviolite Mon, that way we could have a bulkier Mon that could do some stuff. So, I decided to go with Cat the Floragato, yes. So, Floragato is cool in the fact that it gets access to Protean, right? Protean is a super, super cool move, ability. Granted, it was nerfed in this generation, but it allows it to change its typing whatever the first move it goes is. So, if we want to go for, like, Knockoff or anything like that, change our typing from Grass to anything else, we can, without having to Terrestrialize, which is really cool. It also gives us option. Now, I don't know how often we're going to be bringing this, but we do have the option to run Eviolite Cat and, you know, just be able to just demolish some stuff with Protean. I thought that was just a really cool. I thought that would be a cool pickup. Also gives us access to a Grass type, which we do not have, especially because we have a couple Pokemon that are to Ground, and we don't have really a counter to Ground except for Caliban. So, but let's get on to the Vancouver Kyogres, right? So we're going to get into his team. Like I said, he's got a really threatening team. This is his team, right? Did that change? Oh, I guess that changed. Okay, sorry about that. We have, so he's got Sudowoodo, Gardevoir, he's got Crocodile, Dashbun, Maushold, Charizard, Goldango, Pikachu, Goodra, Whiscash, and Lilligant. So, a lot of these Pokemon are pretty scary, right? Crocodile is decently scary, but I highly doubt he brings it because of our team having 2 fighting types. It is one of his Terra Captains. I forgot to put the T here, right? The Crocodile and Goodra are both his Terra Captains. But, Crocodile can obviously Terrestrialize. However, it doesn't really get anything that's super effective against fighting types. So, like, even if he Terrestrializes into a Ghost type or a Psychic type or something, he doesn't get access to anything that would be able to hit it super effectively. So I'm not really too worried about that. He has run Choice Scarf on it the first week, so, but again, I'm not really worried about Crocodile. Maushold I'm kind of worried about, right? Granted, we don't really have a lot of Pokemon that are resist Population Bomb. So I'm a little bit worried about that, and that could obviously hit really hard. Goldango is scary, but we do have a lot of Pokemon who can take it on, so I'm not really worried about that, and the fact that Goldango is scary, obviously, but as long as he doesn't run Scarf, we should be good. Lilligant is insanely scary. We have how many Pokemon that Lilligant can hit for super effective damage? I mean, it can hit Palafin for super effective, Cloth. Okay, I guess that's it, but it's still really scary, right? It is still really scary, especially because it gets both Sleep Powder and Quiver Dance. Granted, Sleep Plus is an effect, meaning he can only sleep 1 Pokemon at a time, but all he needs to do is just get 1 Quiver Dance up, and we really don't have anything that super resists Grass. Like, we don't have a good Fire type. So, I mean, granted, we have a Bug type here, but we don't really have anything else on our team that resists Flying. Especially because I can't bring Mabostiff or Floragato this week anyways, and Floragato would be the one that would be able to resist it, but it wouldn't be able to hit it super effectively. So that's incredibly scary. Then Whiscash, I don't really see him bringing. He does get access to Dragon Dance, stuff like that. So I highly doubt that's coming. Goodra is incredibly scary. This thing is obviously the biggest threat on the team. It can terrestrialize anything, gets access to stuff like Power Whip, Surf, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, all of that kind of stuff. So it can be so versatile and just terrestrializing and changing its typing and hitting us for super. Pikachu, he's not bringing me, right? He's got to have some big balls if he wants to bring Pikachu because of the fact that we have Raichu. So if I decided that I wanted to bring Raichu this week, Pikachu wouldn't be able to touch us with any electric type move. That being said, does get access to Surf, does get access to... It does get access to Surf, right? I think so. It gets access to Fake Out, stuff like that, so... But like I said, highly doubt he brings it because of that. Charizard is a maybe. Charizard's really good in general, but it's kind of weak. It's not very, like, bulky. It can be run bulky, but I highly doubt it, right? It's more of a fast or an offensive Pokemon. So, obviously gets access to Dragon Dance if he wants to run a physical set. Does get access to Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, Scorching... Well, it doesn't get access to Scorching Sands anymore. Earthquake. Yeah. Dash Bond, also pretty scary. This Pokemon is relatively bulky, immune to Fire-type attacks. Well, not that we have anything for Fire-type. Not that we have a Fire-type anyways, but it has it. Well-Baked Body is a really, really good ability. But it also gets stuff like Play Rough, Protect, Wish, even though Protect and Wish cannot be used consecutively in this draft league to kind of avoid stall. It does get access to a lot of stuff like that. And then it's got Gardevoir. Gardevoir is another really, very big threat. Getting access to stuff like Moonblast, Calm Mind, Psychic, Destiny Bond, stuff like that. But Sudowoodo, it's not an issue. I mean, obviously gets Wood Hammer, Stone Edge, Sturdy, but Stealth Rocks. But yeah. So if I had to pick a 6 Pokemon I think he'll bring, I definitely think Mousehold, Goldango, Lilligant, then Goodra, and then probably both Gardevoir and Dachshund, but Charizard might be thrown in there. Again, Pikachu's not coming. Sudowoodo's not coming. I highly doubt Whiscash is coming, but he could. And then Crocodile, I also don't think it'll be coming just because of the amount of Pokemon that we have that could hit it super effectively, and it doesn't get anything to Terra into, and then also hit us for stab that way. So it might be able to then resist attacks, but not be able to hit us super effectively back. So, but yeah. So that is his team. Time to get into the team that I'm... Alright guys, so this is the team that we're bringing against the Vancouver Kyogres and Coach DNA Lynch for week 2 of the NPBA. So, yeah. First one up is we do have Malik the Gengar with Focus Sash, Curse Body, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb, and Destiny Bond. So here's the main thing here is that let me just pull up his team so I can see this, because I don't want to be talking out my ass. I need to make sure that I am talking about the right Pokemon for him to bring. Let me just make sure we have this right. Should have prepped this beforehand, but alright, yeah, okay. So we have Malik the Gengar here. We got Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb, Destiny Bond. We are Focus Sash, Timid Nature. So the thing is that I'm running a Timid Nature instead of Choice Scarf because I need to outspeed Choice Scarf Goldango. Now, even Choice Scarf Goldango we do outspeed with this set without having to run it. So running Focus Sash will allow us to two-hit the Goldango no matter what. With Shadow Ball, right? That's the main thing, right? It doesn't outspeed Choice Scarf Crocodile, but like I said, I don't think he's gonna bring Crocodile, but we do have Focus Blast for that, as well as Focus Blast for Mousehold if he does, you know, go into it, and then we have a Pokemon that's immune to it and be able to hit it really hard. We also have Sludge Bomb for both of his Fairy types or his Grass type too. So that's pretty good here. And then Destiny Bond is also really good since it outspeeds every other member of his team completely, except for like a Choice Scarfed Mousehold, or because Mousehold could run Bite as well, or like a Choice Scarf Crocodile, maybe Choice Scarf Gardevoir outspeeds it, I'm not sure, but other than that, that's it. So Destiny Bond is also really good for something like that. We are running, and the next one is Flare the Slitherwing with Choice Band, Photosynthesis, First Impression, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Flare Blitz. Max HP, max attack with an Adamant Nature, remaining 4 in defense, because he does have, you know, Charizard. So not that that's really going to matter for us too much. I am running Terra Bug this week because I think Terra Bug First Impression will do a ton to every single member of his team except for Goldango and Sudowoodo. Charizard resists it, but it's still going to do a crap ton. So if we want to do that, we can. We also have close combat for the Mousehold, for the Crook, for the Sudowoodo. We have U-turn as well if we want to come in U-turn away. We have Flare Blitz if he does decide that he wants to bring Lilligant, and we don't just want, and we can't first impression it. So that's the main thing. But I think we have, between U-turn and first impression, we really aren't going to need Terrify or Flare Blitz at this rate. The 405 attack is going to KO. The Flare Blitz is also for Goldango, duh. But yeah, we got Swordsmaster, the Iron Valiant with Life Orb Quark Drive, max attack, max speed with an Adamant Nature, with Drain Punch, Spirit Break, Terra Blast, and Protect with a Steel Terra type this week. Specifically because he has 2 fairy types that can hit us for pretty good, as well as this makes us resist Mousehold's Population Bomb, which is why I decided I wanted to go Steel, which is pretty good. We got Drain Punch for, obviously, for those 3 Pokemon. We have Spirit Break that'll be able to hit Goodra for super effective. We have Terra Blast, obviously, to hit either of his fairy types for super effective once we Terra, and then Protect, especially if we want to scout for whatever moves he's going to go with. So that's the point of this one. And we got Drillbit, the Dudunsparce this week. I'm really excited about Drillbit because this is a Pokemon that I'm really excited about using. I wanted to use it, and yeah. So we have leftover Serene Grace. So he gets rattled, but we don't really need rattled Serene Grace. I mean, we have Drill Run, who gets a high critical hit ratio, as well as Hyper Drill, but Hyper Drill is just really good in general. But I think Coil and Roost are really good. Coil being able to, Coil that operates our defense and our attack, and then just be able to hit really hard, right? Hyper Drill hits is non-resisted by every single thing on his team except for Sudowoodo and Goldango, which it's immune to. So it's like, and both of those Pokemon it hits with Drill Run. So if we're already at 328 attack. If I boost that up by 1 more stage, we sweep. I mean, we literally sweep. Like, this thing is just insane. Obviously, he doesn't even have any fighting types to hit us super effective. Crocodile gets close combat, and Goldango and Gardevoir both get Focus Blast. But and so does Charizard. But I'm not really worried about that. Goldango could Terra fighting, but I highly doubt that he would do that. He's probably going to be Terra Steel. So that's just really good. And then we have max HP, max attack with an Adamant Nature, meaning speed. This thing is just really good, and I'm really excited about using it, and I hope it puts in a lot of work. Then we have Majora here coming back again with the Focus Action, Intimidate, Sticky Web, Tailwind, Bug Blast, and Protect. Intimidate is really good against his team, since Crocodile, Mousehold, it depends on his sets for both Charizard and Goodra, but his Dash Bun, Whiscash, all that stuff, they're all physical type attackers. So having Intimidate is just really, really good in general. Sticky Web is really good since he does have a couple fast Pokemon in Goldango, Mousehold, so that way we don't have to worry about it that as much. Tailwind will help us out if he does have, actually I don't believe he has anything, if he does have Tidy Up on Mousehold, then, or yes, we could run Tailwind if we want to do that, as well as Bug Buzz for basically just for the Lilligant, and then Protects to Scout. And we are running Intimidate Nature, max special attack, max speed, so remaining 4 in HP, so that's cool. And the last one up is we are bringing Willy. How can we not bring Willy this week? But instead of Choice Band, I'm bringing a Mystic Water. He's putting on his little necklace today, and he's using the power of Poseidon to, buff his moves. But we are not running, I almost thought about running Bulk Up this week, but I thought I was a little nervous about, just in general of him, the Lilligant in particular. So if we have Jet Punch that hits a lot of things super effective, especially Wave Crash too. Wave Crash just hits everything on his team just extremely hard, unresisted except for Lilligant. So Ice Punch hits Goodra as well as Crocodile, as well as Lilligant as well. And then Protect, obviously, to Scout, just in case he does have something like Thunderbolt on a random Goodra or the Gardevoir. So yeah. But that is the team we're bringing for this week. Let's get right into the battle. Alright guys, so here we are in the battle for our Week 2 battle of the NPBA against the Vancouver Kyogres and Coach TNA Lynch. Well, here he is. We're going to actually select our other team here, and we're just going to get right into it. Oh, well. they changed their username. So I'm really nervous about this battle. He's got some really big threats, but let's get into it. Hopefully we can come out with a win, but if not, that's okay too. So, but we're just gonna jump into it, and I'll be back when we get into the battle, I guess. All right. So here we are in the battle, guys. I genuinely can't believe he brought Pikachu here. Like, this is, like, genuinely can't believe he brought, Pikachu here. Charizard as well. I'm also extremely surprised about Crocodile. So, these three I kind of expected. Goodra is obviously the biggest threat here. I don't know who I want to lead with. He doesn't really have screens or anything. I almost want to just go with lead Palafin so we can immediately get our hero form, and then Iron Valiant just looks really, really good here. We are Terra Steel. I'm nervous if he leads Charizard, though. We'll go Iron Valiant, and, yeah. Okay, so there's Pikachu, and... Okay. Not the absolute worst. That thing is kind of scaring me here. I'm gonna go Gengar, and then we're gonna double into... I don't know why I didn't go Masquerain like originally, but we're gonna go Masquerain here. I should have just let that. We're gonna get the Intimidate off. He's gonna fake out into Gengar, but we're immune to that. He's gonna Sunny Day. Okay, so now I think our best bet is to go for a Sludge Bomb into Bun Bun, and then I'm gonna Sticky Web here. So we actually just get the straight KO here, which is nice. He is gonna Thunderbolt, but it didn't matter because we are so we do get our Sticky Webs up. He could have he doesn't have. Yeah, he can't get rid of Sticky Webs now, which is really good because Charizard doesn't get defogged this generation. There's the Charizard here. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball, and then I think it's in our best interest to. Do I Protect here? I could Protect. Let's. Oh man, I mean he could. He's not just gonna Earthquake, is he? No. We're Focus Sash too. Do I Tailwind? No, I don't Tailwind. I think I just Protect here and see what he wants to do. We Shadow Ball. That's going to do half to it, which is really nice. It does take us down to our Sash. Is he going to double it? No, he does not. Cool. So, do we need to save this? Do we need to save this for Goldango? I think we do. So if he goes for a Flamethrower, going Palafin will probably be better here. And then I'm just going to. I think we just Bug Buzz on the Charizard for Chip, I guess. He's gonna go Goodra. That's actually kind of good for us here. All right, so Masquerain does go down here, and then do I? Okay, we're gonna go Dudunsparce here. I'm going to Ice Punch on the Goop. It does get Power Whip though. We're going to Protect, see if that's what he wants to do. And do I Coil here? I think I Coil. I'm going to Protect, see if he wants the Power Whip here. He's going to Thunder Wave. And Draco. Okay. So, honestly, if that's what he really wants to do, I think... Do I just go Iron Valiant then? And... I'm going to Coil up once more. I'm going to Coil up. Or do I just... I'm gonna go Iron Valiant, and then we could just Hyper Drill on the Goop right now. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Get out of here. Okay, yeah. So there's a ton of. Oh, he gets the Para. Okay, but we are immune to it. Come on, give me the KO here. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So Dudunsparce getting his first kill of. Okay. He's gonna go into Zard now. Now he's 328. I'm not doing good here. Alright, so I think I Protect, and then I think I just Hyper Drill on the Azia. I mean, I could go for the Pikachu, but he's gonna Air Slash. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Boom! Hyper Drill again, bro. Oh, let's go to Dudunsparce. 2 kills. 2 kills! There's the Goldango. This is actually really good for us here. I'm gonna go... Do I go Slitherwing? I go Slitherwing here. And I Drill Run on the Goldilocks. Come on, give me the KO. Give me 3 KOs here. Come on, please. He's gonna make it rain. Okay, come on, give me it, give me it, give me it, give me it! No, come on, we're so close! Okay, okay, are we choice band here? We are. I kind of want a first impression. We could tear a bug first impression. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tear a bug first impression on Ash. And then we're just gonna... Do I roost here? I think I'm gonna roost, actually. So we're gonna tear a bug, first impression, get the KO right on Pikachu. That's cool. He gets the static. He's gonna make it rain again. So we're actually really good here. We roost up. He's gonna grow into Crook. Obviously, he has to go into Crook. Now I think I go Palafin here. I think I just hyper drill the Dundee. Oh, whoa, what happened to my mouse? The Dundee. That's what. I mean, this is really good. I mean, Dudunsparce putting in a lot of work. Granted, we don't have the, because we'll get the. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Is he just gonna do that again? Ah, he just thunderbolts. Okay, and he gets the pair. Okay, that's not great. We're gonna go Slitherwing here. We're gonna first impression on the Dundee. Did he Terra already? He didn't. This thing could Terra here. I think we just drill run on the Goldilocks. He does Terra. Dang it! Oh my God, though. Okay. I go into Gengar here. Even if you're Choice Scarf though, 311. Oh man, if he's Choice Scarf though, because he was, I think I have to go Iron Valiant. This is what I'm nervous about here. Do I Shadow Ball? I think I just Shadow Ball. Please don't be Choice Scarf. Okay, he's not Choice Scarf. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so he does bring it down to a 2-0, which is incredibly scary. We were doing very good. We were on track for a 4-0. He almost brought it back there at the end. I'm just gonna Spirit Break and first impression. Yeah, we just get the KO. So honestly though, for our week 2 battle, we get the KO. We do bring it down to a 2-0. I'm a little nervous just because of the fact that we have gotten 2 wins, but our differential is only 3 because last week we only won with 1 Pokemon. And then but that I was definitely not expecting Crook. So, but we're gonna grab that, and then yeah, so that's gonna be it from me, guys. If you guys did enjoy this week's battle of the NPBA, let me know by hitting that like button down below, all that good stuff. But without further ado, guys, that is gonna be it from me. So like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. This General's out. Peace.